Today is Endangered Species Day, and across the world and here at the park we're raising awareness for all those endangered species that really do need our help. So here at the park we have as critically endangered species our eastern bongos, our whiteback vultures, our desert ass wolf spiders, our Cuban crocodiles, our cotton-top tamarins, our pancake tortoises and our west lowland gorillas. So today we're going to concentrate on the smallest, which is our desert ass wolf spiders, and the largest, which is our western lowland gorillas. So the largest of our critically endangered species here at the park is our western lowland gorillas. Now here we have 4 males that live over in the gorilla colony, which you can see from our jungle cruise boats, and the boys have a wonderful life here, but obviously they are a bachelor group. We're not a breeding group here, and that's quite an important part of the breeding process, believe it or not. Our western lowland gorillas come from Africa, not all over, just a certain few countries. Some countries they used to be found in, they're now extinct in, so it can be due to war, poaching, and obviously habitat destruction. So the changing of land to agricultural land makes it very, very difficult for them. What we do here at the park is we keep the bachelor group. So that's a really important part of the breeding programme. So we've got new males to go into other collections when they're needed. So out in the wild you would naturally find bachelor groups as well, so sort of teenage age males that would have been pushed out of the group to go and make their own families, and sometimes they do band together because there are lots of single guys off on their own. So we do that here, and then a couple of our boys will hopefully go off in years to come to make their own families as well when it's needed. So the IUCN is the International Union of the Conservation of Nature. 160 countries plus across the world, and about 15,000 experts that have come together and devised the Red List, which came about in about 1967. And it means that certain animals are put on the list when their numbers are very, very low, according to different analysis from different experts. So it gives us a scale. So it goes from near threatened right up to being extinct. The last time the gorillas were assessed by the IUCN was 2016, and there was about 342,000 left that they know of. So that sounds like a lot of gorillas, but they do assess different animals in different ways. So with gorillas, it's assessed over a 66-year period, so 3 generations. So it's just whether if there is enough to pick up that generation in the 4th instance. So it's quite a low number really in that respect. So our desert ass wolf spiders are a critically endangered species, and they come from only one island in Madeira in Portugal. And on that one island, it's just one valley that is 2.8 kilometres long. So really, really small space. So the desert ass wolf spider's main issue is a grass that grows on the island that's an invasive species. So it went unknown for a long time because another invasive species, rabbits, were eating it. So they eradicated the rabbits in about 1996, and the grass obviously thrived. And this makes it very difficult now for the spiders to make their homes as they would have done before. We've come down to Animal Venture to meet Ben, and Ben runs our desert ass wolf spider project.
So we've got a couple of desert ass wolf spiders here, and we've got 13 now in total. We've had quite a few over the years. We've been really successful with the breeding program. I think we've bred them now 3 times in total. And we've only just recently brought in a new genetic sort of batch. So hopefully the breeding this time will mix up the genetics a bit more. And it means that when we go back to release these guys, the genetics are nice and varied. So there's the higher chance of them to survive. They're incredibly rare species, the rarest species of wolf spider. So the ability to conserve these guys is really important. So yeah, these guys hopefully will be part of that reintroduction program once they've bred another time.
So you can check out our conservation work on our website. So there is lots and lots of projects that we do get involved in, and you can pop down to the park and see some of our endangered species for yourself.